See, and second chance programs. And we have an opportunity this morning to talk to Pastor KWalker, who is the pastor of the Abundant Life Christian Center North in Nashville, Tennessee. And he will give us some information in reference to ex-offenders in the state of Tennessee, as well as second chance programs. And let me, Reverend Walker, welcome you to the show this morning.
Well, thank you, Dr. Haney. Glad to be here.
And to say in a real sense, Pastor Walker, that we've had you on just a number of occasions. I think we can pull out almost any topic dealing with incarceration, second chance programs, et cetera. And we've talked about it on this show, but in spite of, and I think as you remarked earlier, in spite of what we say about it, it seems that some people are not getting the word.
Well, that's true. That's true.
And so what I'd like to do today is to really talk about that information again, but get a new audience. You might have a new audience in reference to it. Why don't you start us off by giving us some information about your background, your education, some of your experiences, and then we'll get into the topic itself, ex-offenders in Tennessee and second chance program.
All right, Dr. Haney. Of course, as you said, my name is Pastor KWalker. I'm the pastor of the Abundant Life Christian Center North. We're currently meeting at the Millennium Maxwell House Hotel on Roselle Parks Boulevard. I was born here in Nashville, native Nashvilleian, raised up here in the public school system. You know, had some great parents, didn't always do the right thing. You know, I was taught well, taught right, but went left. So, and spent some time in the Navy. After the Navy, you know, when I started experimenting with drugs at an early age and stuff like that, spent time in the Navy, got out of the Navy, spent a little time at Tennessee State University as well. Of course, my drug addiction just, you know, enhanced and just, you know, grew from there and everything. So that was a short-lived experience as well. Ended up incarcerated in the state prison system. Spent almost a total of 5 years of my life incarcerated, in and out of jails in the prison system and stuff like that. And back in 1986, you know, after having spent 17 years in active drug addiction, the Lord called me out of that affliction and called me into ministry, and I've been serving him ever since that time. And I have a compassion, you know, for people, especially those people, Dr. Haney, that have or are experiencing some of the things that I've experienced in life. And my calling and my assignment is to go and bring those people up out of those dark holes of life and bring them into the light. And that's my purpose in life. That's the reason why that I'm living today.
Good. You know, in looking at the topic, ex-offenders in Tennessee, I think one of the ways to deal with that is to look at how and the reasons that some folks are incarcerated in the state of Tennessee, and once they are incarcerated, where do they go? Do they generally go to the state facility, or do they go to the federal facility? Where do they go? And, you know, sort of give us that kind of information in reference to this topic.
Well, of course, we know an individual will commit a crime, and of course, then they're going through the court system, I guess the word where they're adjudicated through the system. Then they're tried, you know, convicted, sentenced, and then from there, from the jail, there's transferred over to what we call classification when I came through. And in that particular facility, they determine from there which facility that they're going to send you to within the Tennessee Department of Corrections, whether it be Tennessee TDOC facility or CCA ran facility. At that point, you know, they will send you to that facility. And then from there, you know, you process your way through it, and that's where you begin to serve your time. You can acquire a job or what have you in there. You can, you know, you can get your GED and different things like that, different little programs that are available in the prison system that an individual can go through. In my opinion, that's probably not enough. And then at the same time, when you can go in there and you can get information, you can get knowledge. There is, I mean, of course, you're sentenced for the purpose of, number one, punishing you for the crime, and then secondly, you know, to rehabilitate you as well. And you know, the punishment, of course, is being locked up. You a certain number of years of your life you're gonna have to spend incarcerated and behind bars, and that's just the reality of it all. But during that period of punishment and incarceration, at the same time, you can involve yourself in some of the rehabilitation programs that there are available in the system, you know. But then on the other side of that, which I'm sure we'll talk about here on this program.
Okay, and when you talk about the classification system, and let me raise this question. Is the purpose of this classification system to determine, as you indicated, where an individual might go? But is that done by some kind of a battery or test? Or how do they eventually make that decision as to where to send a person to?
I don't know how the exact system that they use to determine where an individual goes. Probably somebody just say, okay, you're going there.
That's what I was thinking.
Probably, you know, I don't think.
But now, the individuals that are there, do they have, in chance, you're there now, and now you have to make a decision as to where you're going to spend some time. Do they make a choice in terms of, in their own minds, where they would like to go? And that's what I, that's the kind of thing I'd like to talk about.
No way.
And we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break.